Well, yeah, I mean that before. So this is the thing: you're sitting like that now. Before, you're usually like this.
Well, I'm trying to like.
Well, now you're up close and personal, which it's fine. It looks a little bit better than you just being
Mhm.
like, "What's going on, man?"
Can you hear the buzzing?
No, I can't actually.
Cool. I got a fan next to me. Peep it out. Look.
That's hilarious, bro. Well, everybody, welcome back to episode 10. I thought it was episode 10 last episode, and I said it, and then I realized we were on 9, so now it's on 10.
It's okay. 9, 10. Tomato,
Same
tomato.
shit.
Same shit.
How was the podcast last night with everybody?
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun.
You guys talk non-bodybuilding stuff at all?
No, all bodybuilding stuff.
So we'll talk less bodybuilding stuff today.
Yeah, that I don't really care. But no, he just asked like what was like my mindset after prejudging at Pittsburgh, where was, Kyle's mindset, going into the show, what was the difference that he did from Pittsburgh going to New York, where is his mindset at now, knowing like we're going to the big show now. So it
Wait,
was
because
more like where our heads are at.
you
You
haven't
know?
really talked with Andrew or Phil like one-on-one since the show, right?
No, no.
Yeah, so it was like a little catch-up.
Yeah, so yeah, it was cool. I like Andrew a lot. Andrew's cool.
And he's really, I didn't realize how many like people he's coached. Like he coaches a shitload of people.
Yeah, he's just I don't want to say he's low key, but he's not like high key.
No, he's more like
He's
like it's like who you
he's
coach by
well
name.
known, but you just wouldn't know like, oh, he coaches him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he produces really good quality athletes, and even when he like I don't know if he's still competing anymore, but like when he was competing, he looked
Nah.
really fucking good.
Oh, he's peeled, bro.
Yeah, like he's
He's
tall
peeled.
too.
Very. I
So
think he's what, like 6 foot?
no, he's around. I think he's like 6'2". He's around my height.
He's that tall?
Yeah.
Damn, you're 6'2".
hmm Yeah, when they hired me
Well,
in at my regional show, before I did Olympia Amateur in 2023, he said 6'2", and I was like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he showed me, and I was like, "All right." And then they hired me in a week later, and he was like 6'3". I'm like, "This is not correct." I was like, "This is
six.
not." I didn't lose a fucking inch and a quarter in a week.
Well, here's the did when did you have hair like that?
Yeah,
So did they like scrunch your hair, or they stop at the hair length?
I don't. They usually push it down and like
Because
hit
that's
my
what
head.
your hair doesn't count as your height. You know what I mean? So if one person stopped at like the height of
That's
your
fair. He could have
hair,
stopped in my hair. He's like, "Oh, you're 6'2", good to go."
yeah, it's like, wait, really? And then,
Yeah, I
then
was
the
like,
other guy
okay.
goes all the way down, 6 foot. Like,
Yeah, dude, I had to fucking stretch. I had to stretch my hands and my feet out because I wasn't at my weight.
well, how much would you have had to lose?
So at nationals, when they hired me in, I was I weighed in like 230.5,
Yeah,
but 232 is my weight cap. Obviously, I have more to lose. I know I could have, and we
yeah.
discussed
But
that.
if you had to do the 6 foot one, how much would you have had to drop?
So I would have had to have been 224. I won't say who said it, but they were like 228, and I was like, "Are you sure it's 228?" And they're like, "Yes, it's 228." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I
Yeah,
like
that's it.
went
Just get off. Just
I
go.
went out, and my posing coach and then Maria, she grabbed my wrist and he grabbed my ankles, and they like pulled me. But then I also felt like a pull in my lat, and I was like, "Please stop! Like you're gonna tear my fucking lat." I was
I'm
like,
gonna
"You're
hurt
gonna tear my
myself.
lat." But no, I walked back in, and they put me on the thing, and they're like 6'1" and an eighth, and I was like, "Okay, cool."
All right.
So
That
yeah,
I had that happen where I had to make weight for light heavy one time and do
mhm.
like I was right on. It was like, you know how sometimes you step on the scale and it'll show your weight and then goes up a little bit and you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
I got on. They were like, get off. Like I didn't even hold it. As soon as they were get off, and I'm
like
like,
you got it. Okay.
okay.
I think it's because they know they're like they don't want there to be issues. They're like, just you made your
No,
weight.
you're right there, right? You
Yeah.
what are you like? I would have been. technically, if they let me, if I held it, I would have been like 0.4 ounces. You know, like who really? I mean, who cares?
Yeah, you're like, this is fucking nothing.
Take a sip of water. You know what I mean? Like that's
Exactly.
what it is.
Yeah. Dude, you
But
won't
I've been
believe
in
what
that spot.
happened. Huh?
I was there. I've been in that spot. It's kind of funny.
It's funny, but you're also like, am I gonna weigh in? Like, can I do this category?
And I had to like starve myself, dude. I didn't eat for like the whole day prior, the whole day leading up to weigh-ins,
Hmm.
like starving.
You could tell people that like that happened to a couple people that were at the show. They just were sitting in the corner, not doing anything.
Yeah. Luckily though, that year, I don't know how they do it now, but that year weigh-ins was like very early, the day
Mm-hmm.
before the show, and not like later in the day.
Yeah.
Like it was like 10 a.m. or something. So I was able to like just kind of go right in there, do the thing, and then we started to eat up. So it was nice.
Nationals was weigh-ins were Thursday evening, and I didn't compete until Saturday.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, also we went downtown yesterday because we got that cheap meal at breakfast. We went to this
Yeah.
coffee shop. We go in. I order my coffee. I forgot to text you this, and I was like, "It's the perfect time to tell you." I ordered my coffee. I was like, I have to pee really bad because it was like I was holding my pee for like an hour. I'm like, I need to fucking pee. And so I
Yeah.
asked the lady, I was like, "Is there a bathroom nearby?" Because it was at the bottom of this building, and it was like a super tall office building. She was like, "Yeah, they're upstairs, but you need the code. What code do you need?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What code do I need?"
The bathroom code.
She was like, "Do you need the women's or the men's restroom code?" and I like stopped and I just was like, uh, "The men's." I was I was so confused. I didn't know what to say.
I would have been like the one that says he, she on it.
That's what Maria was like. You should have said something. I didn't know what to say when she said that. I was like, I guess I like
Oh.
laughed and was like the men's, and then she said out loud, she was like 3440. Oh no, that's the women's one. 354. I was like, so you just gave me both codes. I go to either bathroom that I want to go to.
I'm like, thanks. I think I'll go woman's today.
Dude, it was so. I was like, this is so fucking weird.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
She gave you an option, bro.
I don't like. I don't look. I don't look anywhere near being a fucking female. I
I
was
could
like,
see
come
I
on,
could see you I could see you being like the butch, you know what I mean?
like a dyke.
Well, I was trying to use a politer word, but yeah.
That's what people. Okay, butch. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but butch, it's like, but you're like, dyke.
No offense to anybody. There's no offense at all. I'm just saying. I was very. I like looked back at Maria. I was like, "You fucking hear this?" I was like walking out. I was like, "You
Bro, you're
fucking
lucky
hear
I
this?"
wasn't there because I would have been laughing my ass off.
No, Maria. What
Loud as
she was laughing.
fuck.
Everybody in the cat because it was a very small, like very small coffee
Was
shop.
she loud too?
Yeah.
Was
And so
anyone
you
else
need the women's
laughing?
and the men's, and I was like, what?
I'd have been like, what do you think?
You know, what the fuck? What would you pick?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'd have been like women's.
it was crazy.
I would have said women's.
No, because she would have given me she gave me the code anyways.
I know, but like for shits and gigs, I'd have been like, woman's.
Oh man, you know it's actually. I was curious because I saw you post about it yesterday with all the dancing things going on in bodybuilding, which I actually respected that you posted that.
Okay. Here's my theory. Well, not my theory. My opinion.
Yeah,
This is where I stand on it. The dude is 50 plus years old.
right.
The dude is an amateur.
Yes,
He's an NPC show.
yes.
We don't, and people gave me shit for this comment, but we don't know what his backstory is.
No,
We
very
don't know
true.
where
I
he's
agree.
come from.
Yep.
We don't know if this was like,
A huge weight loss
yeah,
transformation.
we don't know nothing about it. And in my opinion, I watched it like 5 times before I decided to make a video. And then I saw everyone get on his ass and make fun of him and call him names. I'm like, the dude's having fun, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was entertaining the crowd.
he's not professional.
No.
He's an older gentleman that's never probably gonna turn pro. He's not, well, obviously was not in the best shape ever. But for all we know, this could have been like a whatever, a mark for him
for
that he
sure.
accomplished something. Whether we think it's fantastic or not, that's not for us to say.
Yeah.
And then who knows if this guy even saw all the comments? I hope he didn't. But for all we know, he's like, I did something great, you know? And then he reads all this shit and he's like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. He's not doing that again.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, I don't think it's okay for pros to go to that type of level.
That's what I was going to get to because I don't know what show it was. It was in Europe, but there was that open bodybuilder
That
that
guy that just did straight dancing, like the
he didn't
cha
pose
cha
at all.
slide.
There was zero
And
posing.
that's the thing, though. Everyone was getting on this guy. He hit poses, man. Whether they were fantastic poses or not, he
This
was
man
hitting
still hit
poses.
poses.
He
Yes.
still hit some.
Yeah.
The guy that did the cha cha slide and stuff, it no, he
He
hit
didn't hit a single
zero.
pose.
He
None.
cha cha slide for a minute straight. Now that's unacceptable. That's
Yeah.
a no go. You're a professional.
Yes.
You lost. It's okay, but let's hit some poses. Hit a front double and shit. You know.
Hmm.
But they're saying like, and here's the thing, because now people are like, oh, people are making a joke. You shouldn't be able to allow to dance on this. You shouldn't be able to do that. Make the rule and stick with it, man. Are you allowed to dance or are you not allowed to dance? Are you allowed to do this or are you not allowed to do? Like, pick a fucking thing and stick with it and call it a day. Period.
Because
Done.
I don't think there's no really rule that says you can't.
No, the only rule that there is, and spill, there's two, and people still fucking do it. No cursing in your music, and
Yep.
don't bring props on stage.
Yep.
Some people still do both.
Hmm.
You know, so it's like, and I think for me, it's like we let it slide with some people, and then we make fun of other. It's like, listen,
Make it
you're either
fun.
allowed to do it or you can't do it. It's plain and simple. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Two plus two equals four. You know, like it's black and white. We doing it or we not? Which one?
Yeah, I
And then
agree.
people are like, "Oh, the professional. You need to be professional. This is a sport." You know how much dancing dude, and this is the problem with social media for me. Obviously, when I first began competing in 2012, social media wasn't like as big as it is now.
Yeah.
People were doing that shit back then, but
Yeah.
nobody fucking cared because social media really wasn't a thing yet. So I'm like,
Exactly.
what's the difference, bro?
Yeah.
Like my routine was certainly nothing spectacular. I was walking up and down the stage doing what I still doing the same shit, hitting most musculars. What's
Yeah.
if people want to sing a song at you and get into it, fucking let them. Who cares?
I agree with that. I like you said too. It's not like it's a pro doing it, it's an amateur. And then if you have someone that's just only dancing at a pro show, it's a little bit different because like you're a professional athlete, like you're supposed to pose. But I mean, I'm in the same boat. Like I don't really care that much. It's at an NPC show.
But not even that. It's like, does it really affect you? You
That
know,
was the other thing. It's like
that's
if it
it.
doesn't affect you,
Did you lose sleep? You know, like did you drop a placing because of it?
if you did, it's a problem.
You know, like
That's your own problem.
is you know what I'm like?
Yeah,
Who gives a shit?
no, it's
I just
true.
think for me, it's like if this is a regular guy having fun. Like who cares? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like who cares? Let it go. But it's
Hmm.
it. I get why they made a big deal because it seems like now recently everybody's dancing during their individual routines and all this other jazzy. And here's the thing: like, is it needed? No, but if it adds a little spice and entertainment and people like it, who cares? And as long as they're hitting the poses that need to be hit, does it really matter?
Yeah, he still
You
hit
know,
poses in his routine.
he did. He hit a back double. I think he hit a front double. He hit a
Yep.
side shot. I mean, you could say he hit a bunch of most musculars when he was fucking yelling at you and shit like this. I mean, really depends how you want to look at it. But
Yeah,
like, who cares? You know,
yeah.
at the end of the day, like, you want everyone to have fun, so just have fun.
I
Of
think to
course,
me,
there's limitations, and I get that, but it's an NPC show, and the guy's 50. And you could also look at it as an age thing too, right? Like if I saw, let's say, an 18-year-old do some shit like that, that's like wants to be at the top of the game, I would have a different perspective. I would be
Yeah.
like, no, no, like if you want to be at the top, this is not the way to do it. Like
Yeah.
let's rewind, let's start
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
But I look at it as that he's having fun. This is a hobby. This is nothing for him. Like
Yeah. He's
let
not
him
gonna
do
make
his
too much
thing.
money. Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up, be entertained, and enjoy the routine, and let him live his life. Done
Yeah.
and done.
I think too many people get wrapped up in like they're acting like it's like their life. They're like, oh, like he can't do this. It's like you don't fucking know the person at all. Like you don't
And
know
most of
who this
these
is.
people that have something to say don't even look like they work out neither.
hmm It's like
You
user
know,
2587 with like no picture on their profile.
or it's the ones that are like, working their asses off and think it's embarrassing. It's like, how is it embarrassing? The dude's over 50. I don't give a shit if there was another 50-year-old peeled out of his mind. At 50 years old, nobody's body is gonna be you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everyone's different at that age.
Yes.
And if the dude, for all we know, he probably worked out every day. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I just think people are just too, and there's nothing wrong with having opinions. I think opinions are fantastic. I just think people are too harsh and opinionated with their shit. Like, there's no reason to call a guy names. There's no reason to fucking belittle the guy. If you want to have an opinion and say, I don't think this is great for the sport, I think there needs to be new rules or something, cool, that's fine, say that. But
Right.
when you gotta belittle somebody
Yeah, it's a
who,
little
come
different
on,
because you won't
stop.
do that in person to his face. You know, like they'll
No,
say it on social media.
I think I just take it a little more personal because I know what that feels like, obviously, especially when nobody knows what goes on behind the scenes and they're just being douchebags behind a computer screen.
Yeah.
So I just don't take kindly to the bullying aspect of it. Like I said, if you don't like it, you don't appreciate it, and you want to talk about it, by all means. But don't fucking belittle the guy. He didn't do nothing to
No.
you. He didn't do
No.
nothing to you.
Social media,
Leave
like
him alone.
so much. It's things like that that drive people to do really shitty things because all they see is a bunch of people talking shit about them.
Exactly. Like I said, there's a difference between just having your opinion and having constructive criticism and then just being a straight dick.
Yeah.
And
Different.
majority of everything I saw was just people straight dicks. And that's just where I was like, I'm not cool with that at
hmm
all.
Maybe you should do a little choreography dance routine within your posing at the
I'm
gym.
a walker.
You just go down to the splits.
Yeah, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
might, I
think
might, I might hurt myself.
you'll be what, 12 weeks out this coming weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I was 289 this morning.
You're still going up.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's so crazy. Well, you just went to Cheesecake Factory too, so that's why.
Yeah, I'm
Well, now
sure
you gained the weight from it. You said
yeah, but the way kind of I get the 2 day effect.
it goes afterwards.
You know how some days you get the delayed soreness, where like the
Yeah.
next day you're like, oh, that's okay, and the
hmm
next day you're like, oh shit.
You step on
Yeah,
the scale, I feel heavier.
so I think that's kind of how my body works with
Mhm.
food. So
That's
because I would
understandable.
notice like even back in the day when me and Maria used to go to Barry's and shit, I would wake up a pound lighter or not gain any weight, and then I would get like half a high day or whatever, and then Monday or Sunday, whatever day I did it, I'd be up like a random 3 or 4 pounds, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, can this come back down, please?
I'm like, where'd this come from?
Yeah.
But I mean, that even happened when I was younger. Like I'd wake up after like a refeed and be a little lighter. And then even if I went on like, back to a very, very low carb diet or whatever, I'd still wake up the following day, maybe a pound heavier than what I was. So I was always like that.
Or from your 3 a.m. whole box of cereal that you'd eat.
You know what, dude? Sometimes I'd rather do that than go out to eat.
You can.
Just give me a box of fucking cereal with some chocolate protein powder and just make it like my milk and call it a day.
Let's text Kyle. Be like, can I do this instead of a fucking cheat meal?
I know. I
No,
know.
it's I usually I feel like it's sometimes I know what you mean, but you're like, I don't want a cheat meal. Like
I just
I
didn't
don't.
want it.
No.
The thing is, well, I think, and this is where I'm not. I love food, but I also don't give a shit for food
Well,
because
when
I
you're
know
at
how it
your
makes me feel. Even though I only enjoy food like directly after a show, after like a few days, I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore.
yeah
But I think why obviously I would do it every weekend was because I was obviously in a relationship at the time, and it was definitely like a getaway type of time from dieting and just bodybuilding and enjoying a meal. But
yeah
now that like obviously I don't have that right now, like I just don't care. I rather just eat my food. Um, but Kyle was like, you should probably have one,
yeah
please. And it was my mom lost 50 pounds from her 100-pound journey. So it was just like, all right, I'll do that and we'll celebrate you. And that'll, I'm good.
no, I think it's good. Is she? Did you get her purse yet?
Nah, dog. She ain't hit the limit yet.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You went and fed her cheesecake, and now she's gonna have to probably lose more.
Oh, dude, her metabolism probably just cranked.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Did she not weigh herself the day after?
Nah, she doesn't like to do it. She don't want to know. She likes to just go to the doctors when they have to like review all her shit and weigh her, and she likes to
And
know
she has
that.
until what, September? You said.
Yeah, I mean she'll hit it, dude.
Yeah,
It's 5 pounds.
yeah. She'll she'll probably lose that by the end of this month.
Just don't fucking eat or drink for 2 days. You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
golden.
just fast for 2 days. Nick, I'm
Yeah, you're
down
golden.
70 pounds.
Yeah, you're fine. you know.
That's funny.
But no,
Uh,
she's happy. She wants to drop. I didn't know her goal was 100, but
oh
she
wow,
wants to
really?
do. Yeah, she wants to
So
do
what's her
100.
current? What's her weight at right now?
That I don't know,
Mm-hmm. She not
but
tell
she's
you when she went?
down. She don't like to talk about it.
Oh,
She
I think she'll
keeps
tell
that.
you when she's down 100.
That's a woman thing. I don't think they don't like to talk about their weight.
No.
So I don't know. Like yeah, she's down 50, so she wants to go. I didn't realize she's been doing this for 7 months already.
50 pounds in 7 months is a lot. It's like
Yeah,
7 pounds a month, pretty much.
yeah. When you average it out, it's solid.
Yeah, it's almost 2 pounds a week, which that's a
So
good rate
now
of weight loss too.
yeah, I mean, it's not too fast. It's not too slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally what, like a little over 2 pounds a week, right, or a little less.
It's right around 2 pounds a week, pretty much.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's sufficient, in
It's
my opinion.
sustainable too. You're not like losing 5 pounds a week to where you're like, okay, you're losing muscle. Like you're not. It's not just
No,
burning.
it's and that was her goal. She wanted to lose very slowly,
Yeah.
to avoid obviously other issues, and it's she's doing it the way she wants, and it's working. So
As long as she feels good and it's working, it's like I don't need to change anything.
no, she's happy. She feels a lot better. She looks a lot better. I think she hurt her hip a little bit though, because she was um we're extending our driveway,
Mm-hmm.
so like, and we're my dad's doing it himself. So I guess my mom went to help on Saturday, and I think she tweaked a little something. So she's out of commission for a few days.
It's okay. She'll
Well,
be
she's
fine.
still doing cardio, but like yesterday, she's like, I'm not gonna go to the gym today. I'm gonna stay home and do it here. I'm like, okay.
Did she start her weight training yet?
Well, no, because she did all that. She did some heavy lifting all day Saturday. She's like, I'm
Like
not.
fuck this. I'm not doing this anymore.
She's like, I'm not starting yet. I'm gonna be sore. I'm like, okay.
Like okay, mom, sounds good. Really.
So yeah, well, I'm sure she'll start soon. But
Oh, that'll
now
be
that
good.
now she got a little twins, we'll see.
Well, I mean, with her too, when she loses even more weight as well, those little things won't happen as easily because
Oh
she has
yeah,
less strain on her joints and tendons and everything.
dude. You know what? Like, even not to get off topic, but I don't know why I made me think of this. It's crazy to see how much I'm eating right now versus like. what I was eating going into the Olympia 2023 at
Where did
13%.
this pop in your head from? What made
I
you
don't know. We were
remember
just because we were talking about food, and I just had it just popped into my mind.
how
Like
you're
it's
eating a lot more now than you were 12 weeks out last year?
way more, bro.
What were you? Well,
Not for the 2023 when everyone before I got injured.
uh-huh.
Like around this time frame, I'm not even kidding, dude. I was probably eating on training day, probably around 350, 400 gram carb.
What are you eating right now? 700?
My yeah, 725.
So you almost basically double.
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty good. And that was for the 2023 Olympia?
That was, yeah.
That's really good. I feel like too with where your weight's at, with how lean you are now, you're also bigger and leaner than you were at that time too.
We're at a true time.
You guys are in a committed relationship.
We're at a true time. I do GLPs are the greatest. I don't I'm not a fan. I mean I never use this. Like I say I'm not a fan, but
Mhm.
semaglutide, it is what it is. I think
Mhm.
tirzepatide and retatrutide are perfect for anyone.
You know what's funny is there's this person that they always tag us when they're getting their body work done watching the podcast, and they said that their body work person, it's this older Hispanic lady, and they're like, "Wow," she was like, "Wow, they like to talk about food and peptides a lot." I was like, "Yeah," but she said that like she's learning quite a bit. She's like, "Well, she actually learns quite a bit from you guys, so keep talking about it." I was like,
Well,
"Okay,
I know. So I did. I just did this other guy's podcast like a few weeks ago, where like, and this is I don't know if I should take offense or not, but like we talked a lot about peptides and training, and a lot of the comments were like, "Wow, I didn't realize how smart Nick was. Like Nick
you
really
just think you're some
knows."
fucking dumb bodybuilder."
They were like, "Nick knows a lot about training and peptides. Like he's really smart." And I'm like,
That's actually kind of funny.
"It's like,
I would.
would
It's
did
like
you?"
it's like a backhanded compliment because people maybe thought you were dumb, but they're like,
I'm
"Oh,
like,
that
"Did you
makes sense."
think I was like dumb? What do you think? I just lift weights and I got like, yeah, I get it. I got great genetics, but fuck, man. Like,
Well, I mean, a lot of people think stereotypical bodybuilders are not that smart,
yeah, I know.
and
And
there's
I
some open
guess
bodybuilders that don't help that statistic at all.
we know a few.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he, yeah, some should just never open their mouth.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this is good.
But no,
No, I mean,
I like to learn, and I've become very. I don't want to say well educated. I'm not a genius, but I think now I know a bit about a lot of the peptides that are out,
mhm,
and I think a lot of them can benefit a lot of people.
yeah. Well, I think doing your research before you do anything, it's like you'll have people that start taking shit and they have no idea what it actually does to your body. And it's like, learn what it does to your body first before you actually take it.
Well, that's the thing. Like I've looked at ones that I would want to try and what it does, and then I apply it before I say anything.
Hmm. You
And
know who
there's
didn't like Retta was Vaughn. I picked him up
why
from the airport yesterday, and so he said they started taking it because I was asking him like, "Did you use Retta or throughout this prep?" And
some people don't.
he said they started taking it and it was working, but then he got really bad digestive problems, and then he
Okay,
got super sick, and Kyle just was like, "Just take it out." But I
super
also,
sick.
it's like I don't know if it was from that or if it was like shit timing from him getting sick and it
I'm saying,
affected.
did he just get a cold?
No,
Like, you know,
he got this really bad stomach bug, which I think obviously that will affect. Getting a stomach bug is obviously going to affect your gut microbiome. But it was at the
yeah,
same time him starting the Retta, so Kyle was like, just pull it, just since there's too much shit going on. Because he gained like 10 pounds when he got sick. He didn't lose weight; he went up 10 pounds just from inflammation.
yeah. I mean, so here's what I've gathered through people's experiences.
There were negative things. Has anyone said anything negative about it that they didn't like?
beside if you run it too high, I can't eat or shit like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
so I'm all about. I think, like I said, science serves a merit, right? Good
Mm-hmm.
base. You want to know what does what. I I do all that, but I'd rather know people's experiences
Mm-hmm.
of everything, right?
Yeah.
So the first things I've ever looked up were just not even Retta, just GLP-1s in general, because I wanted to know the main. Obviously, I knew, but I wanted to know differences between tirzepatide and retatrutide. I obviously already know one has the glucagon factor to it, which is the fat burning effect. Um, and with the glucagon, I from what I can read from people and the research I've done, now I don't know if this is truly true or not, but it might be for people that are just automatically insulin resistance. But glucagon itself raises blood sugar
Mm-hmm.
on its own. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
insulin resistant and you're taking Retta where something automatically raises blood sugar, that could cause a problem for you.
Okay.
Where now tirzepatide obviously don't have that factor. And yes, I know people have commented on the last one, Retta beats tirzepatide and all the science, the studies
Yeah.
said this and that. Fuck your studies. Let's go off experience. That's what matters, in my opinion. And reading a lot of the data and even people I've talked to, a lot of them actually preferred tirzepatide over Retta
Mm-hmm.
simply for the fact where they felt like it was a stronger anti-inflammatory, and they also felt like their their blood sugar levels were a lot better,
Mm-hmm.
which made obviously when your blood sugar levels are obviously in better range, everything else kind of functions properly.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Retta has that fat burning effect. Now, this
Yeah.
is where like we can get into a whole debate, right? And I actually, I don't, I haven't done it, but I've teeter tottered it with some people, and it makes sense. Why not think about it in perspective? If one has a fat burning effect, right? That really is the game changer. But you're like, I took it and I just felt like my inflammation came back when I came off of it versus using tirzepatide. Cool. Why not mix them?
Because they're similar compounds.
So is test prop and test E, and people mix them.
Yeah.
So is mass D and mass pro, people mix them.
I think because the thing is, I do agree. Like experience matters. Because study wise, they haven't. It's not like it's been something that's been studied for a long time. So I definitely think that the studies need to continue doing more
No, I
clinical
agree.
trials on them and keep doing studies to
Well,
see
red is
because
not even FDA approved yet.
no, and I think somebody commented and said they're under like stage 2 clinical trials or something, so it's very close to being
Yeah,
approved.
because
But
I know people that have actually done both.
yeah, like combine them.
Yeah, and they've gotten really good results off of it. Because
Okay.
okay, now I know what everyone's going to say. Oh, they're both GLPs. You're going to build your resistance. As a bodybuilder, I don't give a fuck about not having appetite suppressant. I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want all the health benefit that comes with it, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody says, "Oh, I felt so much leaner on retatrutide, but like the inflammation, it wasn't the same from tirzepatide." Cut your dose in half of Retta. Cut your dose in half of tirzepatide. Combine
Mhm.
them.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the people that are overdosing Retta are getting that problem, or they're just not
Well,
like
that
if you're
is.
doing like 2 milligrams at one time instead of doing zero point 0.5 4 days a week.
Yeah, just that. Well, people are afraid to microdose because they want that
Yeah.
initial hit. They want that initial reaction.
Yes.
They want to know it. If you want to know if something works, I can see
Yeah,
why
take
you
a
would
lot
do
at one
that.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see how good this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't. Me as a body, I don't want to do that. I'd rather mitigate as much side effects as possible. So
Yes.
it's like if I can get the best of both worlds, why not? Now that's not something I would obviously advise. I haven't tried it. I don't know.
Right.
But I do know certain individuals that do that, and they're like, yeah, you get the best of both worlds, and it works wonderful.
Hmm.
And then I know other people that have done it, and it would say you get too much appetite suppressant, where it's like, okay, lower the dose more. But then again, you have people that take one or the other, and they get appetite suppressant anyway. So it's the only negative effect I've heard on either war is just the appetite suppressant.
Yeah. I
It's too.
definitely. Well, it's like with anything. Some people need to take more. Some people need to take less, and that's just based off genetically how you respond to certain things.
Oh yeah,
No, I think it's interesting because it's like I said, there's not a lot of there's a lot of research going into it. It just hasn't been around for a while, so it's like it's still very early stages. So I'm curious to see how things are going to look over like the next, even just within a year. Like there's going to be so many more new studies coming out, and like Retta does
100%.
this, Trizepatide does this, these don't do. So there's going to be a lot of
They
stuff.
both have positive impact on blood work. Like I know people that
Mm.
have just taken tirzepatide, their cholesterols were a lot better, their kidney
Mm.
levels were a lot better, and
Really?
it doesn't have a strong effect like retatrutide does, because obviously with the glucagon it aids the liver as well. But
Mm.
tirzepatide has a role in that, and it does help the liver, just not as strong as Retta. So in the bigger picture of it all, just use the one that works best for you.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Because like I think I said in the last podcast, if one keeps your blood sugar in better range than the other, even though the other one has a fat burning effect, if your blood sugar is always in direct range and you're eating, maybe in a minor surplus, you're really not going to get fat anyway.
No. No, unless you're eating like that's like you said, you have to be eating a shitload of food over your maintenance calories to actually gain body.
Yeah. If you're eating just in a minor surplus, even,
Yeah.
like let's just say even 10 to 15% surplus, and your blood sugar is always in check, and you're working out, you're training, you're probably going to pack on muscle,
Yeah.
and you're probably going to have some good ass pumps.
Yeah, that's when your body fat is higher. I've noticed it when my body fat's higher, I don't get the best pumps in the gym.
No, everything
Like
goes to shit.
I'll have athletes message me like, I just didn't have a good workout. I was like, lose a little bit more body fat first. Like, just keep training, you'll be fine.
We're getting there.
Uh,
We're getting there. Just keep going.
yeah, exactly. And I actually think that's a hard part for a lot of overweight people when they start training because they don't. It doesn't. They feel good moving around, but the
Yeah.
weight training maybe not. It doesn't feel as good to them because
Right.
they haven't weight trained in a long time, if anything at all. But two, their body fat's also higher, so they're maybe not getting the same stimulus that. Again, this is all just me talk. I don't know like scientifically what this is, but I feel like they just don't get as good of workouts when they're just
You don't.
starting.
When you think
You
about
see
when you're in
them,
your peak off season,
yeah.
your work nine for most people that are overeating, your workouts are shit.
My best workouts are usually when I'm like 10-ish weeks out, 12 weeks out.
Yeah.
That's like the
Food
best time.
drops a little bit.
Mhm.
Well, who was I just watching? And he would always, I forget his name, but he would always say, I keep myself always in a slight calorie deficit. And he's like, everything is just perfect.
Is he like a competitive bodybuilder?
Yeah.
He never goes into a surplus at all.
He says very well, he says because he'd rather go out to eat once a week and eat whatever he wants.
Does he gain
And
like is
use
he
it.
gaining muscle each year?
Let's be honest, bro. If you're in a slight depth, like I'm talking minuscule,
Like
and
right
you're on a
under
bunch of
maintenance calories.
and you're like you're on a bunch of shit, like you're still gonna put muscle on. It's genetically, if it allows you, you still will.
Well, yeah, but depending on how much food he's also having on that free meal, that could be putting him up to maintenance calories for the week.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He said he'd rather because
He's in a
in a way,
deficit.
I forget who it was, but I did agree. He's like, think about when you're just even at maintenance or slightly below. He's like, everything just functions better.
So he's in a deficit 6 days out of the week, but then that seventh day
Yeah,
he has a big surplus that day, but that's going to put him in technical maintenance calories for the week. So he's basically main
correct,
gaining.
correct. And
Or bring Greg. You
I
can bring Greg Doucette on and talk about his man gaining.
yeah, right. But to a degree, I mean, if it works, it works.
I don't disagree with it fully. I think if you're trying to put on a significant amount of muscle, you should be in a surplus, like a pretty
Oh,
decent surplus.
100%. I
But if
will
it
never not say that. But
is
if
that
we're
guy like
talking
if
as
you,
an individual that wants to feel good 24/7 for the rest of his life, I would
yeah,
say that's probably the route you would want to go.
yeah, or if you want to, if you don't want to, if you just want to maintain your weight, you can do it two ways. You can just have maintenance calories throughout the week, or you put yourself in a slight deficit like he does,
Yeah.
and then you just on the weekend you can have Saturday Sunday go have a meal out with people. Just
Yep.
make sure that that day, those 2 days, it's not putting you so far over to where you're having like a humongous surplus on the weekend.
Right.
Because that's what a lot of
Right.
people
I
do
agree.
is they'll be in a deficit throughout the week, but then the weekend completely takes them out of their actual deficit, and then they're not going to lose weight. They're
No,
just
because
going to
the point of it is to be back at what you were, if not a little lighter, by the time you eat again.
yeah.
You know.
No, I agree with that. That's interesting. Does he is he a person that doesn't like with him being a bodybuilder? Does he have to gain a lot more muscle, or is he pretty okay with where he's at?
I think he's okay with where he's at.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense
It's
for
like
him to do that.
it's like me, right? Like I don't need to eat in a killer ass surplus, you know?
No, because you don't really have to. You're at the stage where you just have to refine more. I don't. You don't really have to put on a lot more size.
No. And I think we know that, but I also just think with how big I am and how hard I do train, I probably need to eat a little more than
Yeah,
anticipated, which is
definitely.
fine. But I even now, like my weight for the past, I'd say week and a half, I've just been showing around 287, 289. So,
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. Your chest looks a lot fuller than it did earlier this year too. I was
oh,
gonna
yeah,
just from
dude.
like
I
a like
just,
we are
do
talking
you
about
remember like that was like I was like crying about how
you
small
were
my chest
you were
was.
kind of low key freaking out about it. You're like, dude, my fucking
Yeah, I'm
chest is
like,
there.
dude, now I feel like it's always full.
Mm-hmm. It is. I think it's pretty much at the point that it was before you lost muscle in that area. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
agree.
feel like it's at that point.
I agree.
Yeah.
And now we're
Hmm.
just going upwards. So I just yeah, we're still putting on size. I think we're in a good spot.
Are you
So
surprised with how good you feel like throughout this prep compared to previous ones?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. I just think like, because I said it on their podcast, like I'm just trying not to give a shit. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying not to have that same mindset where like I have to win. You know what I mean? And just
yeah,
obviously the end goal is to win. I mean, there's no question, right?
yeah.
But I don't want to force a pressure that like if I don't win, my life's over type of pressure. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
shit
No,
happens.
yeah, and I think that's a good mindset to be in because obviously you're still in the mindset that you're like, yeah, I'm going to win the Olympia. But when you take the actual pressure off yourself, you're like, I'm just going to prep and have fun and know that I'm going to look fucking good. And I know I'm in the mix to win. It's like,
Yeah,
it takes so much. It's not
it
like
does.
you're like, oh, if I don't win, like my life's over. It's like, you got a great life as is.
Yeah,
It's like
calm down, bro.
it's only gonna benefit you being Mr. Olympia, but what you have right now isn't gonna be taken away if you don't have it.
No, you know where that mindset came from, dude. I'll tell you, it's social media, bro. It's
Mhm.
like it will fuck with you really bad if you let it, man. Like truthfully.
Well, that's why a lot of people say pressure to stay lean throughout the year. Like a lot of these influencers, they feel like they have to be in really,
Oh,
really,
dude,
really good shape throughout the year.
they do. So I won't say his name, but like I just had this talk with I'd say a pretty decently high ranked influencer who also competes, and we were talking about certain things, and like he just refuses to take certain things to maintain a certain leanness for what he does outside
Yeah,
of competing. And
absolutely.
I'm just like, wow, like it's true.
Mhm. Like
You know, like people.
he wants to stay lean year round or no?
Yeah, yeah. So he will refuse to take certain like supplements that will limit his leanness in an off season setting.
Is he a good bodybuilder?
I mean, we'll find out.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is the thing is I've always said because I've even had people ask me this. They're like, well, the company I work for, like they need me to stay shredded year round. I'm like, if the company is worried about how you're looking throughout the year, you're probably not with the correct brand. Because all the brands I work with, obviously I'm not going to be a fat fucking slob. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
I'm not going to be a piece of shit. But if I have a little extra body fat, they don't care. Like they care about if you're making the company money. And it's
that's
like
it.
you being shredded versus you being a lot fuller with a little bit of body fat on isn't going to make a big difference. And if anything, you're probably going to get more sales because you're more transparent that it's not attainable to stay that lean throughout the year every single day.
Correct. Correct.
So I if anybody listens to this is with the company and they're telling you you have to stay a certain leanness throughout the year, you're not a fucking you're not if you're not modeling, like it's a little different, you know.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I just think
It's
people
just
put too much pressure on individuals for staying a certain body composition.
we know how it is, bro. Like, once off season starts, you start eating. Everyone's like, "Oh, my views go down, my likes go down, this goes down." And it's like, yeah, but what's more important, right now or what the future could be?
But that's where it's
You
like
know,
pivot your content then. Like what can you do that's not based off your physique? I do
post
a lot
more
of
day in the lives or your food eating content.
yeah. Yeah, you do day in the life or you do like crazy cheat meal. People like to watch that kind of stuff.
Well, they sure do.
Yeah.
They
I'm
sure
one of those
do.
people that likes to watch food videos.
I do them
Do the same
all
shit.
day, literally.
All it was in Pittsburgh. Danilo, top three
Top
favorite food
three.
places.
It's
That's what's going to
entertaining.
be
Fuck
Olympia
it.
week. Huh?
It was entertaining stuff, man. I like to know.
It is. How was your cheesecake, your red velvet cheesecake you had?
It's like the very first time I had it.
Did you eat the whole thing or you only have a couple bites?
I had a couple bites. And
You
by a
can't do
couple bites, I mean like those two were probably like a lot of the cake.
like half the cheesecake.
I made my scoops count.
Yeah, no, that's good. They have some Cheesecake Factory has like the biggest variety out of any restaurant I've been
Oh, they
to.
do.
There's so
They
much
do.
shit.
And the tower cake was really big. That my mom got. That shit
It's
was huge.
absurd how many calories is also in that
Yeah, it's what, like 2,000 or something.
for a slice, bro.
Yeah. Well, this slice could
It's a big slice of cake.
this slice could feed a few.
Remember the nachos that we got?
Yeah, dude, that was family size,
That's almost 4,000 calories.
and we ate a lot of it.
The whole thing, pretty much. Besides all the
Yeah,
fucking
we
guac and
did,
sour
right?
cream.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was real. I know it's crazy because like you when you go there, you just can't look at what the calories are. It's like,
No, bro.
and
I'm
I
getting
hate
my
that I have it fucking on there. I want to be like, can you like redo your menus?
yeah. Can you take these off, please? I don't want to
This
see
is
this
this is
shit.
stressing people out, man.
It is. You make you order your food and you're like, oh, how many 4,000 calories. Okay, this is a
I'll,
lot.
I'll eat half, I
Yeah.
guess. You know, I'm like, fuck.
Well, it's crazy because like the average American probably goes there quite a bit throughout the week.
I mean, it's good, man. I mean, I would go a few times a week too.
I wish nutrition was taught more in schools so people know about it more.
It's not, and it probably never will be.
Well, I thought I saw something about RFK is like actually getting that like approved for schools.
Well, we'll see if it
It'd
gets
be cool if we
approved.
did because I like
Oh,
the
listen, I agree. I'm all for it, but
remember the food
it's
pyramid when we got taught that in school and then you get out of school and you actually do research and you're like the food pyramid's bullshit. This is
Yeah,
complete
that's the
bullshit.
dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I first started actually getting into coaching, and I looked at it, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense at all.
You know,
Like, makes zero sense.
this food pyramid is lying.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't
Are
like it
you
at all.
are you excited for going out to Vegas for Olympia week?
Ah, yeah. I mean, I
You
got
said you
like,
want to go out just like a week prior, right?
we'll see. I mean, I would like to go a little further out, but I
Like two
gotta
weeks
get
out or something.
probably. I would like to go about three or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get because we'll be back
I
from.
gotta, I gotta convince Kyle though.
Well, all I can come out with you because we literally get back from Australia. We'll
Yeah, but
be
at
on.
that point, Kyle's gonna want to be together the entire
Well, no,
time.
I know that.
Yeah,
You want him, yeah. But if he's gonna get moved into his new house like 4 weeks prior to that,
I know. Probably.
that's gonna be a shit show.
It's gonna be like, bro, I don't know what to tell
That's
you.
gonna,
You know.
that's gonna be a very long month. No, we get back from
For-
Australia the 20, I think like the 25th, which that'll be like 2 weeks out. So once we get back, I'm gonna give myself a couple days and then
25th of September?
yeah,
Oh, you go that late, huh? I don't know
yeah.
why I thought
Because
you were at the end of August.
the live event is the 20th and the 21st, so we're gonna go out
Yeah.
like the 13th, like the weekend prior, and then stay up until like the half week afterwards.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Just because it's a very long travel day.
Yeah, that's smart.
So, but yeah, after that, I'll head out. Maria, I think, is gonna wait till like the week mark to come out.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's what I was telling Kyle, man. Just leave Lisa behind, man. We got shit to do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she can always travel. Like it doesn't have to. She doesn't have to go the full 3 weeks.
Right. She can come a week out. We'll be ready. We golden.
They do the same thing at Pittsburgh.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I'm
I gotta get
excited.
I gotta get reacclimated to that heat.
It won't be that bad in October, will it?
Oh,
Really?
no.
It's that hot in October?
Can be. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
For
is. It's
for
Vegas.
sure.
It's Vegas.
Yeah. Once
We got
November, December hits, it like will quickly change.
well.
Like
The
there's
thing.
no like easing into it. It goes from cold to balls hot, and then it
Mhm.
goes from balls hot to balls cold.
Well, it'll be super hot during the day, but then at night it gets cold because it's the desert. Which it's
Sometimes, yeah, it'll
funny how
probably be a
that
little
works.
chilly. It'll be a little chilly.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be fun. We're excited because then you actually get to show us all your food spots in Vegas.
Yeah, Barry's is number one.
Then we have the pastry place to go to, like the buffet pastry
Well,
place.
that might be number one because that's breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast foods are your favorite foods, huh?
Breakfast is my favorite. Yeah,
Dude, that breakfast place we went to was good. The crepes that I sent you.
they were good. They look good.
You like crepes?
I mean, I would prefer a pancake.
Didn't we have this conversation of like pancake versus French toast? What did you
Yeah,
choose?
you're a French toast guy.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite's pancakes, but sometimes I would choose a waffle over the pancake because waffles don't soak up the syrup,
Yeah, they hold it in the
and I get
little.
to taste it. While like I feel like with the pancake, I gotta like re-soak it. So now I'm like doubling up on syrup because all the other syrup's already in there. I just don't taste it as well. So now I'm like really adding that shit up.
Yeah, especially when you go to like IHOP or something, and the thick ass pancakes that you just don't taste anything at all.
Nah. So like what I would normally do is I would just take one pancake at a time and put syrup on it and eat it, and then take another pancake, put a little syrup on it one at a time
That's
and
a
eat
good idea. That's actually a good idea. Dude,
it.
did you see that Cold Stone is making uh ice cream taco?
Yeah, yeah, that looks
It's
good.
like this fucking big too.
That looks good. Cold Stone's good, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I like Cold Stone.
I like Cold Stone too. The only thing I remember is my fucking order that I would get, and you always make fun of me for it.
Yeah, what, your cotton candy bullshit.
Yeah.
Can I get cotton candy ice cream?
Yeah, no, I would get. This was my order when I was a kid. Is I would get cotton candy ice cream with gummy bears in it.
Bro,
That's all. That's literally. I don't know. I This is the thing. I don't know. I don't really remember
there's a lot I
when I
could say,
tried that.
but I'm not going to while we're live.
Well, no, I remember what you said. It's engraved in my
Yeah.
head. Every time I
Okay.
think of that flavor, it's just what you said.
You just made it worse with gummy bears, bro.
I don't know why I added them. I really don't. I remember I got cotton candy ice cream. They're like, "You want toppings?" And I was like,
Gummy
"Gummy
bears.
bears." I don't know.
So
It's
okay,
good.
despite that I make fun of you for it, like even to me, that just doesn't sound appetizing.
This is the thing. I think it's because it was so sweet, and I just like sweet stuff. I was like, "This is good."
I mean, ice cream in general is sweet, bro.
Yeah, but I like if I get something sweet, I don't go for like I like chocolate stuff, but if you put like chocolate, caramel, peanut butter in like their own category, but then you put like cinnamony stuff, fruit flavored things in like that realm over here, I choose that side 99% of the time.
I would pick like a fruit peanut butter type of vibe.
Fruit with peanut butter? I just don't like peanut butter stuff. I like peanut butter. I don't like a lot of peanut butter stuff in my sweets.
I don't. I like a taste. I like to know it's there, but it's not overbearing.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want to mix it with the fruit flavored thing.
It depends what fruit. Like if it's like a strawberry banana type of Cold Stone thing, whatever they got, and if you
Mhm.
just threw in like a little hint of some peanut butter, that's good shit.
Have you had those peanut butter filled pretzels? Those are good.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are so fucking good.
I would choose. See, my mom's the opposite. I would choose a peanut butter over a chocolate. My mom's a
Mm.
fucking chocolate like you throw chocolate mousse, chocolate cake, chocolate this all in
She
one. She's
likes
getting.
chocolate stuff.
That's what she's getting.
I know a lot of people. I just get chocolated out too easily.
I do too, but
Mhm.
it depends. Like when we went to the Cheesecake Factory and I got the Linda's hot fudge cake. Remember
Yes.
that's that's pretty chocolatey as fuck, but I loved it. I You know what I don't like, and that's what the tower has, the chocolate tower my mom got, which I still think the Linda's fudge cake is better. I'm not a big fan of chocolate mousse.
Yeah, it's too. I feel like it's too much.
It wasn't bad, but like I'd rather just I'm cool with just a cake.
Yeah, I think if I do chocolate with fruit is good. Well, which we were just talking about this last podcast. Like
Chocolate
if
with
it's like
fruit.
a chocolate cake, but then it has like a little layer of fruit throughout it. I like that because it's more refreshing. It's not just chocolate.
I agree.
I would
I
say
like
raspberry, but you don't like raspberry shit.
I would I my favorite fruit with chocolate. Probably like a banana flavor, to be honest.
Banana's good with it.
Or even like a strawberry.
Strawberry's good with chocolate. Chocolate
Yeah,
with have you had
I don't. Okay, so like if you gave me, actually, they had one at Barry's. It was like one of their special desserts, and it was good, but I still wasn't a fan. But it was a chocolate cake with like a raspberry filling, and it was good as fuck.
interesting?
But and I mean I still ate it, but like
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the raspberry.
you don't like raspberry stuff.
I don't. I really don't.
Hmm.
It was good, but like I don't know. I would have preferred strawberry.
Strawberry flavored things you can't go wrong with.
Their carrot cake is.
Oh, Barry's carrot cake. Yeah, I'm excited to try that.
You want to talk about a big piece of cake, brother?
Is it
This
like a
shit's
square or like a triangle piece?
it's a tower, is what it is. A legit tower.
Like,
Yeah,
huh? Like that? Like the water bottle?
it's like that tall. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna look this up right now before I get off the
Go ahead.
podcast. Berries cheap. Wait.
The best
Berries,
thing.
carrot cake.
They should have a picture.
Um, is it the? Does it have like a carrot dripping off the top?
Can you
This.
show the picture? Yeah, that's the one, dude.
That's a big ass piece of cake. It's
I
5 layers.
told you, and it's bigger in person. Trust me.
Well, it's 5 layers.
Yeah, you get it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
It's that
Meanwhile,
much.
you got like three other desserts coming, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Do they have a bourbon bacon cake?
That might be new.
Bourbon bacon chocolate cake.
That might be new.
Bro, this thing's fucking massive too.
My mom loves their Oreo ice cream cake thing.
Ice cream cake's good, bro. Like from Dairy Queen when we were kids and you get ice cream cake.
I was never an ice cream cake guy.
Really?
Mm.
It was good. I liked it.
I didn't. You know what? I don't think I liked the mixture of frosting and cake or an ice cream. I just wasn't my
It's a
vibe.
little funky. I know what you mean. It's just when you're a kid and you like sweets. That's what I mean. I go back to you
Well, I
just
mean,
like
I ate it. I mean, I thought don't get into it. I ate it.
yeah.
But like, if you were like, you want an ice cream cake or a regular cake? I'm like regular cake.
Yeah,
I
I would have ice
loved,
cream cake.
I loved cookie cake.
I still have oh no, I've had like a piece of a cookie cake.
There, we
Cookie.
used to get them when I was younger. A place at the mall that's close by to our house. They used to do cookie cakes, and we would just devour that motherfucker
Demolish
like
it.
no. It is, and it was big cake.
Yeah,
I
dude, cookie
remember this
cake's
is
the most
when funny story. So like when I was younger, and I actually this was like the beginning of like me learning how to diet. I had to always lose like a good amount of weight for football, so I was always overweight, and I struggled, bro. And this was like there was like one year it was like my birthday, and I was allowed to have a little piece of cake, and it was it was like the cookie cake or whatever, and that was it. I was all allowed to have, but there was leftovers. So I would like tease myself and like just go. I would just go smell it,
uh-huh.
and then like I would just take a little bit of the frosting.
That's like an eating disorder, bro. That's terrible.
I mean, I was like fucking 12. Fuck off.
I know. No, I
And
know.
then I never fully ate it, but I'm like I would get dude. Yeah, I was never this disciplined. I'll tell you that much. And it really
That's so
fucked with
weird.
me.
Well, yeah, see, for people that are like, oh, Nick's like this his whole life. Nope.
Nah, I definitely had troubles.
That's
Well, back in the
crazy.
day, I didn't really know how to diet. I mean, I was just eating fucking cereal in the morning and then hot dogs later in the day, and I was just dropping the weight off.
Good American diet.
You know, that was it. And if I was on a good roll, I was lucky enough to get those hot dogs that had like the cheese inside. You know what I mean? The Oscar Mayers that had the cheese
Cheese
dogs.
inside the hot dog?
Yeah, it was good as fuck, dude. They were my favorite.
No.
You
I'm
don't put
good.
cheese on a hot dog?
No.
That's weird.
That's weird you put cheese on a fucking hot dog, bro.
It's fucking beef.
I put it's
You
yeah, it's beef. Have you seen how they make hot dogs?
you put cheese on a burger, yeah?
Yeah, I don't put cheese on a fucking hot dog, bro.
You've never had cheese on a hot dog.
No.
So if you were to go to Five Guys and get their hot dog that comes with fucking cheese on it,
I
you're
get a
not gonna
hot
get
dog and
cheese?
I put ketchup and mustard on it like a regular person.
Regular people put cheese.
No, they don't.
Regular people put cheese. You're the
I'm putting a
unregular
poll
person.
up on my Instagram. I'm putting a poll up. I'm going to say, do you
Okay,
guys put cheese on your fucking hot dog?
go ahead. And don't lie about the results.
Here. Wait, hold on. Do it again. All right. Oh, why does your finger look like that?
What?
Why does it look so?
I got
That's fucking
fucking
hilarious.
sausage links, bro.
That's hilarious. There's no way. No, I honestly do not believe that that's gonna. I don't think people are gonna. The mustard ketchup one's gonna win. Here, I'll
I
put.
would say that's probably more
Do
common, yeah, but people definitely put cheese on hot dogs.
do you put cheese on your hot dog? Hot dog. Okay, I'll say yes, absolutely, or no, that's weird and disgusting.
Okay.
I don't. I want to see how many people comment on this. Like, yeah, I put cheese on my fucking hot dog.
I I'm yeah, dude. I figured you would have done that.
Well, like I know there's like chili cheese dogs, but those are it's chili. You know what I mean? Like it's chili mixed with cheese.
No, like growing up, like we would get the roll, put like a slice of American cheese and the hot dog right on top.
That's fucking even worse, bro. You put that's nasty.
Well, whatever cheese you prefer, but a slice of
Listen,
cheese.
all right, I'm tagging you in this shit.
Go ahead.
Do you put cheese on your hot dog?
Cheese on my wiener.
Well, I think it's a good way to end it. I appreciate everyone watching. That was a fun one. I'm curious to see what people say about that.
I put cheese on the wiener.
I put cheese on my wiener. Well, we will see you guys on Saturday for episode 11.
Bye bye now.
Goodbye.